What's up guys, Mullerweaver here with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and today we're talking about the news of the day, which is the Polymorph nerf. If you haven't heard about it yet, we've got the announcement above made on Raid's official Discord. Essentially what they are doing is requiring accuracy on any blessing lower than 6 stars. So 6 stars still does not require accuracy, everything else does. People are saying big nerf, pay to win, all that sort of fun stuff. I'm not exactly sure it's going to be that big a deal. So let's explain why. So if we take a look, so first things first, they're aligning this with Brimstone. It's the exact same change they did with Brimstone, except for the fact that with Brimstone, they actually lowered the chances of landing the Brimstone debuff, the Smite debuff. And what that does is actually nerfs it in 2 levels. One, you need accuracy in order to land it, and then you have less of a chance to land it. Here, they have not changed any sort of chance to land. So if we take a look, so I do have a Guardiel here with 6-star sheep on him. So the blessing in itself allows 20% chance of placing the debuff, and this happens on any single instance of placing a debuff or trying to remove or steal a buff. So if you've got 4 buffs and they're trying to remove them all, it's 4 instances. So it's 20% chance. This also is affected by Fearsome Presence. Now I don't have Fearsome Presence on Cardiel, but Fearsome Presence will increase that resistance or that chance by 5%. So 25% chance for every single instance up. That is the current state. So first things first, with 6-star not requiring accuracy, not being changed, guess what? It's the same. So there is no extra incentive for somebody to go and get 6-star other than to make it like the change never happened. They're not getting any extra bonuses. They're not strengthening it at 6 stars. It's just exactly the same thing. The mindset of that this is a pay-to-win move, and it's going to make people try to get 6-star awakenings for all of their sheep champs, I don't think that's too accurate. First off, all of the Krakens out there that are going to push for those 6-star blessings are already doing that. They're not going to get any extra incentive to get there because now they need accuracy if they don't have 5 stars or if they don't have 6 stars. They're not getting anything different, and they're not doing anything different because they're already going for it. So is it pay to win? I don't really think so. You can argue it in a small way. However, the big guys are already doing it. It's not going to make them do it more because they now have to try to avoid accuracy. So to double down on that, the accuracy requirement seems like it is a big deal. So you're going to need accuracy in order to do it. Accuracy and resistance check, what this is going to do, one, is allow the 3% resistance, which is just going to be the only bonus for the attacker, so to speak. Accuracy versus resistance is always in favor of accuracy, meaning you need as much accuracy as your opponent has resistance, where you need like 100 more resistance where your opponent has accuracy. So if we look at champions that are subject to getting sheeped, so your debuffers, probably one of the easier ones to look at would be Kymar. He's in here somewhere. So now using Kymar, now arena build, fast and accurate. Those are typically the 2 stats you're looking at. With the requirement needing accuracy on sheep means that now your resistance is going to come into play. So this is the standard build that I have on my Kymar. Of course, as this progresses, people are going to adjust the way they build their champions. But on an initial impact, this is what it's going to be. So the resistance that I have on my Kymar is 213, which means you need 213 resistance, or I'm sorry, 213 accuracy on your sheep champ in order to avoid the fact that, oh, now we need accuracy. 213 accuracy is not hard to come by. Affinity bonus, you get 80 right there. You can get, look, masteries, faction guardians, another 30. That's 110. That's halfway there on 2 stats. So trying to add 100 accuracy on a champion is not going to be difficult. It's going to change the way people think about building their champions. However, it's not really going to change a whole lot. You're going to now want to maybe add some resistance on top of your debuffing champions. The level of that is going to be where the change really applies. So if you need to put 250, 300 accuracy on your champions that have sheep, no big deal. That's pretty simple. If you need, like, so this is my wither. So she's only got 130 accuracy. I need to bump her up 100 accuracy in order to land that sheep on any of the attackers coming at me. Leoris is a prime candidate to get sheeped. Mine has 200 resistance. This is a pretty common theme. So Ramantu, mine has 200 resistance. Is that a big deal? No, I don't think so. I don't think this is as big of a deal as it's being made out of right this instance. So 238 on an Ucko. So to build a couple of hundred resistance into your champions that you want the sheep on is not a big deal. I don't know. That's my take on it, guys. I like the change. I think it's going to add a new dynamic to the arena scene in the fact that now we will have to try to balance accuracy and resistance on our champions for the debuffers. It brings them back into use, which they were previously not, because you didn't have to think about any of that. The levels that were going to be required is going to be an interesting balancing act to see what kind of stat reduction you're willing to do to increase that accuracy on your sheep champions, and then to add some resistance onto your sheep targets. What level you're going to need there. So it's still in favor of the sheep because you need less accuracy than you need resistance. But I don't think it's as big deal, and I certainly don't think it's a pay-to-win move by any stretch. So let me know what you guys think. Yeah, are you going to change up? Are you going to start using sheep? Or are you going to take sheep off of your champions? Are you going to re-gear to get a little accuracy on those champions? Let me know. Like and subscribe, all that sort of good stuff, and we will catch you in the next one.